Hello everyone, I'm Shweta. Today we are learning paper problem solving technique, subject computer science, semester 1, session number 37, topic sorting by insertion, increment, insertion sort. In this session, we are doing sorting techniques. In that, insertion sort technique. What is sorting? Sorting is nothing but arranging the data in ascending or descending order. So if we have a list of element and if we want to make it an ordered list from 1 to n or n to 1, so that is called as sorting. We can do it in ascending order or descending order. Sorting arranges data in sequence which makes searching easier. So what is the advantage of sorting? So if we perform a sorting operation, then search operation will be easy. ಸೊ ಸಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ನ ಅಸೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಥವಾ ಡಿಸೆಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಅರೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನು ಸಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅಡ್ವಾಂಟೇಜ್ ಏನಂತಂದರೆ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ನ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಆಪ್ರೇಷನ್ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. There are different types of sorting technique: bubble sort, selection sort, insertion sort, merge sort, and quick sort. Let's start with insertion sort technique. So how insertion sort will be performed? Step 1. Assume that first element in the list is in sorted portion and all the remaining elements are in unsorted portion. When we have a list of elements, for performing insertion sort, we should consider that the first element is sorted and all the other elements are unsorted in the list. So insertion sort ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಲಿಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಅದನ್ನು ಆರ್ಡರ್ಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಥವಾ ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸನ್ನು ಅನ್ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ನಂಬರ್ 1. In step number 2, take first element from the unsorted portion and insert the element into the sorted portion in the order specified. Now we have to start the comparison from the second element, that is the first element of unsorted list. First element is already sorted, ordered. So we have to start comparison from the second element which is unordered. So now compare the second element with the proper position where it needs to be inserted, so that the list will become ordered. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಷನ್ ಇವಾಗ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟಿಂದ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಅನ್ಆರ್ಡರ್ಡಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟು, ಅದನ್ನು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಾವು ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಯಾವುದು ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಅ ಆರ್ಡರ್ಡ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ ಅ ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ನಂಬರ್ 2. In step number 3, repeat the above process until all the elements from the unsorted portion are moved into the sorted portion. So now we have to repeat the same process for all the unsorted elements so that when till all the unsorted element will get added to the sorted list of elements. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ನ ನಾವು ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸು ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಆಗೋ ತನಕ, ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋ ತನಕ ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನು ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. In the insertion sort, mainly we need to observe that we will have two lists. One is ordered list and another one is unordered list. For after each iteration, one of the element from the unordered list will get added to the ordered list. So we need to keep on repeating the steps until we get a complete ordered list. Here is an example. So here we have a list of 8 elements. So starting from index 0, 15, 20, 10, 30, 15, 50, 18, 5 and 45. Now, according to our insertion sort algorithm, let's consider the first element of the list as a sorted one. So in second, we can see that all lists are unsorted. In the third step, first element, that is 15, we consider it as a sorted and remaining all the elements as unsorted. ಸೊ ಈಗ ಲಿಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ನ ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅಂತ ತೊಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ನ ಮಾತ್ರ. ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟನ್ನು ಅನ್ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟಿರೇಷನ್ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್. Okay, so we will add the second. So 15 will come first, then the 20. So 20 is included in the proper position. So that first two elements are sorted now and the rest of the elements are unsorted. So 20ನ ನಾವು ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 15 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 20 ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸು ಅನ್ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆಯಿತು. Now we have to take the next element, which is the next element, that is 10. So 10 should be removed from unsorted and it should be inserted in the sorted list. When we want to insert the 10 into the sorted list, already we have 15 and 20. Then 10 should be included before 15 so that we will get a sorted order of 10, 15 and 20. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, 10ನ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅನ್ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡಿಂದ ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡಿಗೆ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡಿಗೆ ಹಾಕಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಆರ್ಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ 15 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 20 ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಆರ್ಡರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ 10ನ ನಾವು ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ 10 15 ಮತ್ತು 20ಗಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಆಗ ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟಲ್ಲಿ 10, 15, 20 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ 10, 15 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 20 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಅನ್ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಲಿಸ್ಟ್. Again, now we have to take the next element 30 from unsorted list to sorted list, and we need to insert the 30 in a proper position of the sorted list so that we will get a ascending order. So already we have 10, 15 and 20, so 30 will be placed in the last position so that we will get a order of 10, 15, 20 and 30. So now the first four elements are in sorted order and other four elements are in unsorted order. So next iteration we have to take off the next element, that is 50, from unsorted to sorted. So when we take off the 50 to sorted order, again we need to insert it in a proper position so that we will get a ordered list. So after 30 we will insert 50 so that we will get a sorted order of 10, 15, 20, 30 and 50, and remaining elements are unsorted again. From the unsorted list, the next element to be moved to the sorted list is 18. But 18 should be placed in a proper position. So which is that proper position? After 10 and 15, next element is 20. So we have to insert the 18 between 15 and 20. ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ನಾವು 18ನ ಅನ್ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡಿಂದ ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡಿಗೆ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. ಸಾರ್ಟೆಡಿಗೆ ಹಾಕಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಆರ್ಡರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನು ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ಸರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ 10, 15, 20, 15 ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ 20 ಮಧ್ಯೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಹಾಕಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ, 18ನ ಹಾಕಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನಾವು 10, 15, 18, 20, 30 and 50 are in sorted order and 5 and 45 is in unsorted order. Again we have to remove the next element, that is 5, from unsorted to sorted, and we need to insert it in a proper position. In such case we have to remove it from unsorted to the first position of sorted because 5 is lesser when compared to all other elements. When you insert the 5 in the first position, all the remaining elements will be moved one step next. ಸೊ 5ನ ತೆಗೆದು ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಯಾಕಂದರೆ 5 ಇಸ್ ದ ಲೆಸ್ಸರ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್. 5ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟಾಗಿ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಒನ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ now we are remained with only one element in the unsorted. Now that need to be included in the sorted list. So the right position will be between 30 and 50. So after inserting that 45 in the proper position, we get all the elements sorted like 5, 10, 15, 18, 20, 30, 45 and 50. So this is how the insertion sort algorithm will be performed. So first of all we have to treat the first element as sorted one and the rest of the elements as unsorted one. Next we have to take this first element from unsorted and we need to place it in a proper position of the sorted list so that we will get a sorted order. In the same way, after each iteration, one element from the unsorted list should get moved to the sorted list. So here is an algorithm for insertion sort logic. So for insertion sort we will have the array of A. So here first element is treated as a sorted one. So the comparison will start from the second element because whatever the first element, we will treat that first element as an ordered one. So we need to start the comparison from the second element 2 to the length of the array. So now we can consider the second element or a of j as the key element. So after that we have to insert a of j in a sorted sequence in a proper position. In that, so I will become j minus 1, and we have to repeat the while loop until I is greater than 0 and a of I is greater than key element. In each iteration, a of I will be added for a of I plus 1. One element from the unsorted array will be added to the sorted one, and it will get incremented. Means if you are inserting a element in a ordered list, a proper position of the ordered list, then rest of the element should move one step ahead so that it can make place for the new element to make a sorted list. And the next element will be treated as a key element, and this will be repeated until while condition is true. So here we have one more example. So 4, 3, 2, 10, 12, 1, 5, 6. So first we will treat 4 as a sorted one and the rest as unsorted one. Then we have to compare 3 and 4. 3 is lesser than 4. So place the 3 in the first position and 4 in the next position. Then 3 and 4 are sorted. Then you will have to take the comparison of 2. So 2 is will come in the first position as it is lesser than 3 and 4. So 2, 3, 4 are in ordered list. Then we have to compare with the 10. So if you want to insert the 10, it is already in the right position. So no need to do any interchange. Then we have to take the element 12. So again 12 is also in the correct position after 10. No need to do interchange or insertion. Then take the next element 1. So 1, if you want to insert in a sorted order, it is the smaller element, so one will come first. All the elements remaining elements will be moved one step ahead, so it will become 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 and 12. The next element to be compared is 5. So 5 need to be inserted in a proper position after 4. So then the sorted element will become like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 and 12. The next element will be 6. So again we need to compare. So 6 need to be placed after 5, so that we will get a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 and 12. Points to be remember for insertion sort. Sorting is nothing but arranging the data in ascending or descending order. So we will arrange the data in ascending or descending order, and that will be called as a sorting. Sorting arranges data in a sequence which makes searching easier. So what is the main purpose of sorting? So if you have a sorted list, then it is easy to perform a search operation. Insertion sort will take first element from the unsorted portion and insert that element into the sorted portion in the order specified. So what insertion sort will do, it will take the first element from the unsorted portion, and the first element will be treated as a sorted one, and it will start comparing the rest of the element, and for after each iteration one of the element from the unsorted list will be inserted into the proper position of the sorted list. This will end with insertion sort. Thank you.